Son of a bitch! Hi, Twin Minds here. I'm back again. So, yeah, that was fun. A little brownout in my house. I don't know if that was house or neighborhood. It was a very, very brief flicker. Just enough to drop my computer and everything around me. Ah, yes. 'Tis amazing. 'Tis amazing. Let me get back to my streams quick, yeah. Make sure everything's working. Also, I love the Hail Hydra song. Okay, everything appears to be functional for now. For now. Well, I don't have a UPS, no. And to me, a power loss on my computer is not the end of the world. I don't run anything consistently that needs to stay up. And if I did, it would require a network connection, which would also mean that my my router and modem would have to be on a battery backup as well. And I checked into the amount of power required for battery backup, and they're ridiculously expensive for the amount of power I would need to run my computer and all of the various things that need to go along with it. But I don't have anything that needs to be uninterruptible for the most part, so... However, now that I am streaming, I may have to reconsider that. Yeah, so tons of ice, that's great. That's great. Also, Twitch appears to have died. I don't know if Twitch is dead, or if it's dead. You know, shutting down gracefully has never been a huge issue for me. Like, I've never had any major problems come out of it. Alright, we're just gonna go home now. The only time I've ever had an issue was, when I actually had a hard drive that was fried. And that was less an issue with graceful shutdown as it was there was an actual surge that went kerbooey. So we got reactor components, motor. Oh, I definitely have a surge protector for sure, but I just don't have a UPS. I had a UPS that I got for free from somewhere, I don't remember where, but it ended up dying before I ever ended up needing to use it. So yeah, it was great to have that little peace of mind, but it ended up being a non-issue. But I'll look into it if I have more power problems. I don't lose power too often here, but it has happened a couple times in the last couple years. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Going full force at the base. Like a so. And that was amusing, actually. Because that was me attempting to hit dampeners at the right time. And the game actually had a very brief pause where hitting Z didn't work. So that's amusing to me. So let me go chase down my crap. I know, right? It was pretty amazing. So let me chase down my crap. As my body goes bouncing off in space. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's good that there's no real death penalties in this, but definitely was not a planned trip into space. Alright, let's drop... Actually, let's not drop these. Let's grab these and scrap the others. Okay. Production, disassemble. Yeah, I did lose a nice welder at one point. Right, I need to switch character tools. I need to switch this, and I need to switch that. That would be nice, picking the highest level tool. So we have a private sale. Alright, so still no magnesium, which is unfortunate. But we've got other stuff to work with, so let's see what we can do without magnesium or silicon. So I want to expand my ship a little bit. And right side up, please. There we go. So this can go. Apparently I need to collect these. Okay. Yes, I do have an ore detector. I now no longer have a ship, but that's beside the point. Alright, so if I put two cargo containers right next to each other, do they talk to each other just like conveyors do? Or do they have to have an intermediate conveyor in between? I'm pretty sure they would talk to each other, but I don't know how the conveyor system works yet. Okay. Alright, so I need the medium. What you do, Hickey? What the fuck is it called? What the fuck is it called? Cargo container. Right. Medium. And I need interior plates for that. Okay, let's do that. So I don't have displays, and I don't have displays, I believe, because I don't have silicon. Yeah, I don't have silicon. So as long as I don't have silicon, I can't make displays, which does actually cut me off of a lot of different parts. Luckily, the cargo containers can be made functional without the displays, but it might come back and bite me at some point. Okay, that's all that. I do, yes, but I'm trying to be conservative with them because I don't want to be stuck without one. I don't have the means to make them, so these are all I've managed to gather from those unknown signals. Thruster components I'll keep. Okay, so one thing I want next is the... Is it dock? No. Connector. Connector. Dibba-dibba-boo. Daha. There we go. So, connector. I need more construction components and small steel tubes. I think I only have a couple of those. Do I not have enough iron in my thingy? Don't, apparently. Alright, let's process iron, please. Hell shit. I was in disassemble mode, you're right. Aha! Okay. Alright, so I need 6 more of those small steel tubes for the next one. That is assuming I don't already have a connector port around here somewhere. Doesn't look like I do. Okay, so I am probably going to just tack that on right here. Yeah. Apparently the large one takes more stuff. Am I even going to be able to connect them together? Because this is apparently the large connector. I don't know. So 6 more small steel tubes. They do connect. That is good. Hooray! Okay, so next up is re-engine my ship. Another unknown doohickey. Can I fit that under there? I can. Now, is that going to cause a problem when trying to dock with this thing? I don't think it will. It should be good. I don't know. I do have thruster damage turned on. That's going to cause a problem, isn't it? Okay. So if I put them instead on the back of here, that would be a little bit less of a problem. I need more thruster components. thruster components. I don't have enough more thruster components. God damn it. Alright, let's go visit that other unknown doohickey and see if that unknown doohickey has enough stuff for us. Stone. Go away. Go away. Alright. Unknown doohickey. Let's go! The problem is if it does have stuff for me, like thruster stuff, that means it's going to try to escape me. And that's a problem. No escaping, please? Please no escaping? Yay, no escaping! Hey, Flippy! Welcome back. It's been a while. Let's see. That's a light. That's a button panel. There we go. Of course I remember you. I don't know why I had that parachute. I may have looked at your channel a while ago, but it has been quite some time, and my memory is not that great. Go. Shoot. Be free. Okay, back to home. Actually, am I near a rock that I can check out? I am not near a rock worth checking out, at least. Alright, what did I get? I got canvas, sure. Small steel, 2 minor bits and pieces. Nothing too remarkable, but still stuff. Stuff is good. However, I think I do have the means to actually make more thruster components. Now that I remember, I think it's gold and platinum, and I think I have access to both of those. So I should be good. Ah, damn it. I forgot. Dampeners were on. That means I was not floating when I was not paying attention. Stop it! See, now I'm cautiously throwing my dampeners on all the time, so I don't run phase first into my base again. Because that was brilliant of me. I do like cats. I have 2 of them. Production, give me thruster components. I needed 8. Hooray, engines. Alright, so now I have 2 rear-facing. However, I do not have any front or up-down facing, or side-side facing, because I took all of those apart. So I do need to add more thrusters. Because thrusters are important. Taking a look. My cat currently is not begging for attention, so he will probably come around at some point tonight. But if he's not begging for attention, I'm not going to bug him, because he gets kind of needy sometimes. Yeah, so let's do more thrusters. facing. And then we can do side facing. And then I also need downward facing if possible. Actually, I need up and down facing, so that's... yeah. This engine right here, though, means that I have to do it this way instead. Aha! So that's my down. That can be my up. Okay, so now we attempt to build all these things. So I need... oh, let's see. A thruster component for each, and I've got 5 on each side, so 10 more thruster components. That's funny, because my cat is 4 and looks like he's 1. He looks like a baby still. Missing large steel tubes, apparently. Let me grab those. I do have 2 displays now. I don't want to make a penis rocket. At least not right now. I always make penis rockets. It's time to make something other than a penis rocket. That is true. And that's why I usually end up making penis rockets. But I don't want to aim for that purpose. Okay, so these guys can have their displays now. Okay, so one thing I wanted to do is get these reactors to actually be able to get their uranium. So, Civil, Blade, since both of you have played, I don't even know if Blade's here. How do you connect the reactors to the inventories so that they automatically pull uranium? Or is that not a thing? Because right now they're not connected because when I did connect this side to that side, it didn't do it.
Energy low.
Right! Energy. I need that. Also, it looks like I need to grab more O2 soon. Let's see if I can fix Twitch. Nope, Twitch is still giving me a network error. Interesting. Ah, okay. So Twitch is dead. That's great. So let's get out of the seat. That's fine. I can fill them manually for now. I've been doing that this whole time. Alright, Flippy, you have yourself a good night. Alright, so the last thing I need is gyros. let's do that thing. Gyro here. Well, and that's why I put these reactors face up so I can access the port. But when I attempted to connect this port to the main inventory system, I couldn't actively put uranium into it. Like, even when I went into here, access the inventory, and scroll down to the reactors, I couldn't put it from my inventory into the reactors. Like, I couldn't actually do it. Power is needed to pull it. It's interesting. Okay. So even different sized doors count as different conveyor networks, basically. So this is like the small conveyor network, and that's the big conveyor network. More construction components. That is great to know. And that would explain why I couldn't do the thing. Yeah, I saw that. But the way that I've got the engines right now, I couldn't connect it to like right here, for example. I could potentially connect it to like here, bottom and top, so that they're not in the way of direct engine fire. That's a thing, potentially. But then that's not connected to this because of that and the things with the stuff. So it's going well.
Storm inbound.
No meteor storm. I'll disapprove. Another large steel tube and 3 computers. Okay. I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at. Okay. Let's try that. Inventory full? Bullshit. I heard another unknown signal. That was kind of close, actually. Alright. Okay. What's at a very low percentage? Oh, that is because I don't have the bulletproof glass to put onto it because I don't have silicone. Okay. So I wonder if that would have been something I would have been better off. Yeah, probably. Okay. Leave me alone. Windows updates. Let it block. Can go there. So you're talking about just like that to connect them so that I can remove the middle part? Do I even need to fill that in? Or does that count as connected? Like, could I just drill this out now? Okay. Empty works. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now I need the cargo container again. And put that there. Not that button. That button. Okay. Now I dig you. Yeah, inventory's always full. I want... Oh, so I'm responsible for the server now. I need a motor. Close door. Okay, that'll give me access to the thingy if I need to. I am the only one who has Windows Server. That is good to know. Apparently it does have to. What? There we go. Okay. So, rotatey, 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 rotatey. There we go. I need construction components. Balls. Balls! Hello, little geezer. How are you doing? Okay, so if I get in...
No fuel.
Shut your face, lady. I'm working on it. So if I get in and I put this in here... Yeah, so the cockpit does not have access to the rest of the ship. So if I then put conveyors from here to here, I should be able to do that, right? Let's do that. What is this thing? Ah, okay. 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 And I need motors and construction components. Wait, I have motors and I have construction components. What the fuck? Why did that not? Why did that say I didn't have enough? Because I'm dumb, that's why. I don't know how to read the thing yet. Alright, so if I do that, that should allow the cockpit to connect to the rest, right? Why not? Why not? Probably because it needs power, right? You know, this thing's a little bit of a pain in the ass to work with. Because there's no way to directly access any of the inventories, especially on the small reactors. So what if that button? What if that button? And what if that button? What if just fuck it and that button? Just screw the whole thing and just strap it on there. Be good with it. I've got all the pieces I need, right? Kinda tempting. Oh, oxygen. Right. I need oxygen. Oxygen. Right. But I don't want to have to keep doing that juggling act. Like, at that point, if I did that, I would then have to forever keep it powered or re-juggle if I ever lost power again. So yes, I could do that right now, but pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to anyway, so fuck it. Okay. Reactor. Small. If I just put that right, I don't know, fuck it there, whatever. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Because now we have power. Now if I grab more uranium. Let's grab, I don't know, 5? Sure. So now I want to check to see if I can actually do that. So inventory, I can access the cargo container, so I'm going to do that. It is now automatically feeding uranium into here. Slowly, but it is happening. And that means that I could potentially move myself, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave that open to the world for now. So, how does this thing fly? Whee! Whee! So it flies well. I guess let's go over and check this thing out. It is quite the tail. Okay. My ability to slow down is fairly limited. Yeah, my ability to slow down is really limited. But that's fine. That's fine. For now. I'll survive. Alright, button. Where's the button? There's the button. I got a crocodile grinder. Hooray. Parachute hatch. just a small reactor, I guess. Go, be free! Be free! Hooray! Now where's my damn ship? Where's my damn ship? Does my ship not have a beacon on it? That's amazing. That is amazing. My ship doesn't have a beacon on it. There are things about this game that irritate me. Just saying. Alright, where's my home base? If I can find my home base, I should be able to backtrack. See, that's kind of like Kerbal Space Program, where instead of learning the hard way to put an antenna on my ship, I would just mod out that requirement because it's stupid. There we go. No, but I am quickly finding things that I would like to mod. Really? I always try to play a vanilla game first, before I attempt to mod the hell out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna push that button. So what mods do you use? I already got some information from Blade about his modding. So what mods do you use? Yeah, and I found that quickly out with like Kerbal. There were some functions that I would consider required. Okay. Cool blocks. I'm good with cool blocks. Blade's given me a list of 2. One was an inventory sorting script, and the other one is armored thrusters. Hey Blade, you had full control over my mod list in Kerbal. You got no say on this one. You can make some recommendations, but all right. So right, beacon. Need to be able to find my goddamn ship again. Is it just beacon? No, yes.
Meteor storm inbound.
Meteor storm inbound, you say? So I'm missing steel plate, etc. Yep, Friday looks good. So I need computer, steel plate, construction components. Bye, Civil. Steel plate and construction components. Alright, so I've got beacon. Now what do I do with the damn thing? Like, is there a way to turn it on, make it do things? Beacon. On. Show on HUD. Must have an active antenna. Okay. Okay, fine. So, antenna it is. A laser antenna. Let's do that. That sounds cool, right? Okay, so steel plates, computer. I need. Let's see. I need that. Steel plate, computer, construction component. I don't remember what else. Small steel tube. Do I not have any more of those? I do not. Let's make more of those. Okay, so this antenna looks like that. I have hard times with rotational controls in this game. Alright, I need 4 of the doohickeys and stuff. I have another unknown signal that I can go visit. How do I rename it? Like, how do I rename the actual ship itself? Because it's just currently called Small Grid 3997, and while that is a catchy name, it is not quite to my liking. Go to info. Aha! Thank you both. That'll do for now. It says okay. Okay, so it is called mining ship now. However, okay, so it took exiting out of here and then reloading for this drop down specifically to change. Got it. Okay. So this is still not the greatest ship in the world. Merely a tribute. But we're gonna go places, we're gonna do things. Let me go check out this unknown signal first. Now, my acceleration and deceleration on this thing is balls terrible. So I'm gonna have to start slowing down about now, I think. Hello, B Nesbit. Also, hello, GK, since I didn't say hello to you before. Okay, we are now stopped. Stopped-ish. Stopped-ish. I'm gonna go forward to visit this thing. Let's go check out this bugger and hope he doesn't run away. No escaping? No escaping? Yay, no escaping. Okay. I'm gonna steal your light. And I'm going to steal your supplies. And I'm gonna push a button. I didn't find anything. Okay, fine. What's this? Oh, that's just a parachute thing. Okay, so I don't need the rest of that crap because that's just steel plates, and they just take an obnoxious long time to do. So ignore it. Now there's the damn ship. Mining ship. Alright, I think I'm gonna go get some platinum while I'm over here. Not that I'm really close, but closer than home. I will be streaming for another 2 hours or so, roughly. Let's do some inventory management. That's fine. Alright. Turns out this is a tiny platinum rock, so I might end up eating this thing up pretty quick. I honestly don't remember how much I spent on this game, because I've had this forever, and this is roughly my first time playing it, so I don't think I can answer that question, honestly, because I just haven't had it long enough to be able to tell you. I've seen a lot of good stuff about it, for sure, so in that regard, from what I have seen, it looks great. Entirely possible, Blade, and you're probably responsible for that. I think this is actually the entirety of the platinum in this rock. Is this little nubbins right here. Make sure everything's going in the right spot. So, platinum, stone, nothing in the other cargo containers yet. Grab more ice. I mean, I don't really need to. I have ice in my home base area, but I might grab more ice in my home anyway. So are there any mods that make rock useful? Because it seems like a waste to have so much of a resource that otherwise has almost no purpose. So what is dual universe? But having a resource that is completely worthless for anything other than automatically dumping into a garbage can, that seems like a waste. Like, it could be something where you can get trace elements from it, or it could be, you know, a building block material, so more requirements in building armor plating, for example. Or it could be, you know, maybe you can use it for concrete to build base platforms on, rather than using armor plates. You know, I mean, there's multiple possibilities, and I'm just curious if anyone's actually done it. There's a surprising amount of rock here in something that I thought was a tiny little nubbin. Well, thank you, Mr. Nesbit. Mr. or Mrs. Nesbit, I suppose. I appreciate you joining and checking it out. I do stream most nights. A variety of games, typically Kerbal Space Program or 7 Days to Die. Space Engineers is a new one for me. I've previously played through Subnautica and Slime Rancher. So I do like a variety of games. Again here. Okay, so I think with the amount of inventory space I have, I may be able to get rid of this entire thing. That'd be kind of cool. I'm glad you approve. I also have a Discord channel where I will frequently do votes on what games I'm going to play, and take suggestions there as well. So feel free to join the Discord, and that seems to be about the only place to get reliable announcements as well, because YouTube and Twitch and Mixer all kind of are iffy about announcements of when they go live. So Discord seems to be the most reliable so far. So many useless spinny rocks. Go, disappear, useless spinny rocks. Sweet. Let me go take a look at that quick. Concrete armor blocks. That's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Because that will help build larger structures without using redonkulous amounts of iron, that kind of thing. So that is probably going to go on my mod list as soon as I decide to mod this game. I haven't modded anything yet, because I'm trying to see what the vanilla experience is like. But from what I'm hearing of friends who have already played this game, the vanilla experience needs assistance. Let's go with that. I'm not going to say there's problems with it, but it needs help. And mods can do that. Yes, it is an angry squid. Okay, so how's everything looking? So we're full here, almost full here, actually, so yeah. The ore icons are not modded. Because I don't have any mods. So I thought they were a vanilla experience, but if you're not recognizing them, either they are newer than the version you last played, or something else is up. I've been actually looking for a reason to turn those off. Because as you can kind of see right here, it says iron behind that, but I couldn't really read that. Let me check over here quick. Since Mixer is working and Twitch is dead. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so with H, if I look at over here, I can get rid of some of the icons. Like this unknown signal, for example, I can't get rid of the little icon above it. But I can get rid of it for some of these things, like the platinum, for example. But these, I can only turn them on or off. So, unfortunately, that's not an answer. Oops. Bounced off of something. No, I want the unknown signal source. I actually want to collect those. No, as far as the ore detection, those icons are either on or off. If I back up far enough, they will just straight up disappear. But there's no distinction between the icon itself versus the text. I'm actually having to back up quite a ways for them to go away. But yeah, ultimately, they're on or off. There's no way to get rid of those icons that I have found yet. Like, I want the text, because I want it to show me what it actually is. Alt key. Alt key does not appear to do anything, other than let me look around. Nesbit. I do co-op streams every Tuesday and Thursday with my friend Spartan Blade, and then Fridays with Sybil. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, Barton Blade, we play 7 Days to Die, but occasionally we swap out to other games if we feel the need to. And Friday with Civil is Factorial. Other than that, I typically only play with friends, but if you're looking to play with me, feel free to join the Discord and get to know me. That will be the best way for me to get to know you and become friends, and then want to actually play. My goal is to get rid of this entire rock, for reasons none other than just wanting to get rid of the rock. Like, that's my entire reason. Just because I wanna. Actually, if I get rid of this rock, then I can get rid of one of my platinum icons, which would be nice. So, GK, since you are apparently a veteran in this game, do you know if there is any method to actually find specific resources? And the reason I ask is that I have yet to find silicon. And that is a problem, because I need it. So far, my only source of silicon has been from going to those unknown signal sources and raiding their resources and possibly finding the materials that I need. Nothing? Alright. Because I don't have silicon and I don't have magnesium. Magnesium is not a problem yet, but as soon as I want to shoot something in the face, I'm going to need magnesium. Yeah, I figured it was going to be a random asteroid resource. I just wasn't sure if there was something else. Meteor storm inbound. You can suck it, Meteor storm. almost gone. Almost. Can't see anything. I'm assuming it's almost gone, actually. Hooray! Hooray! There's a thing. There's a little bit left. That's a nubbins left, and this is a little nubbins left. Okay, that's good. So now I can go into my GPS and get rid of this platinum. Oh, well, crap. I think it's that one. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, good. So now I can get rid of this one. Now, how much inventory space do I have left? Cockpit's full. Cargo containers full. Cargo 4, 3 are full. Connectors full. Drills are full. Okay. So apparently, I filled up. And I don't remember seeing anything that tells me I'm filled up. Yeah, left alt is not... left alt does allow me to look around, but it does not alter anything with the HUD icons. So back to the home base. Oh balls. So apparently I'm incredibly full, and my ability to accelerate is practically non-existent, actually. Which means my ability to decelerate will also be practically non-existent. This is going to be fun. I think I need to engine this thing up a little bit more. It needs more go power. Because quite frankly, it's going to take a long time to get home. But we got somewhere in the neighborhood of 200,000 platinum? Hard to tell for sure, because all of my things are full of both platinum and stone. Oh dear. Advanced LCD script. Okay. Would be nice to get some sort of indication of my current ship's inventory. Yeah, sorters and ejectors. I thought Blade was saying that the sorters and ejectors or whatever are a vanilla component. Oh, right. Haha. 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 Good point. Control G? The fuck? What about the Control G? What the hell is that? It's more like An aiming reticle swap? I don't get it. Control G is doing different things than you were saying, and it confuses me. Shift G. Okay, got it. No, this looks like it's still my ship components. No worries. Hey, cat. Hi, cat. The person who wanted to see my cat is no longer here, but here is cat. Hello, cat. He wants his attention. Alt G. Let's try Alt G. Nope, not Alt G. How about Control Shift Alt G? No. I still don't know what that's doing. What is that noise? One eternity later. Yes. I mean, I could go faster, but with my ability to accelerate and decelerate, I don't want to end up overshooting it too far. I'm probably going to overshoot it at some point, but I don't want to overshoot it too far. I also don't want to accidentally crash straight into my ship, or my base, because that would also be bad. So if I turn on dampeners now, we are decelerating at a meter per second every 5 seconds or so. Feels like we're decelerating at about the right speed. But holy god, do I need more engines on this thing. Because this is a mining barge, it needs to be able to push a lot of weight. Left Alt G. Does not appear to. It still brings me to toolbar config. Out of curiosity, right Alt G? No, right Alt G doesn't do it either. And forward acceleration. Alright, so let's push this button. I need to see if I can get this thing docked in any way. Alright, so I need that button. Toggle? Switch lock? Toggle. Let's toggle. Let's see if toggle works. Yeah, toggle should work. Alright, so now I need to figure out how to get to this thing without crashing into this thing. This way, this way, this way. Okay. Have you ever had this problem before? Your ability to move is practically non-existent until you wiggle a little bit, and then you can move. There are fiddly maneuvers. Alright. So what's with the wiggle requirement? Ah, okay. Bonk. Bonk? So I appear to be attached in some way, but not fully attached. Connector. Switch lock. Yeah, there we go. Hooray! Okay, so stuff is coming in. Things are happening. Things are happening! So I would need to do now ejectors and filters. Not filter. Sorter. Sorter. So I need conveyor sorter and ejector. Okay. I am missing bunches of stuff. Interior plate, small steel tube, etc., etc., etc. Let's get ejector tacked onto this thing. Why am I... Shut up! I accidentally hit J. J's bad. Yeah, I haven't gotten used to what I would want on my toolbars yet to make use of that, but I do know it exists. J is a bad button to push, by the way. Don't push J. That button, that button, that button, that button, that button. Still small steel tubes, and I need video. J was helmet. Yes, indeed. J's my special button. That is not the first time I've hit J, by the way. Okay, so that is not the correct direction. Awesome. Inventory full. Well, balls. You can go. Because there are points where you're not in space. There are points when you could be on a planet, or you could also be in a ship that's been pressurized with oxygen. So you would take off your helmet so that you can breathe the local air rather than your own suit's air and conserve your onboard oxygen bottle. So there is a good reason for it. It's just that I keep hitting it when I don't have a good reason for it. So 5. I needed to rotate in the other direction. There we go. Computers and motor. What'd she say? She said something and I didn't pay attention. Computers and motor. Alright, so how do I configure this doohickey? Is there a panel? No panel? Alright, no panel. So, whitelist stone. Okay. Hooray, I figured out how to use the thing without having to think about it. Now, why is this sorter, or ejector, there is only one ejector and it's only a small ejector. Yes, so far I have all of the hints still available while I get used to the game, but I figured the rotation would be one I would need regularly. So the ejector is only a small ejector. Is there another box that does what I want it to do, or do I have to actually sort this off into a small container so I can use the small ejector? Connector can eject, I believe. Can it auto eject though? Maybe? Maybe? What do we need? We need steel plates, construction components, small steel tubes, steel plates. Alrighty, Nesbit. Thank you for stopping by. You have yourself a good night. Yeah, I already whitelisted the sorter to stone. In fact, let's check again just to make sure that that worked. Sorter. Filter mode, whitelist, stone. Yes. What does that button do? Drain all? Actually, yeah, that would be a good idea to sort on the mining ship. I forgot my construction components. I also forgot which direction I'm facing. Alright, so connector 2 doesn't have anything in it currently. That is true. Using it on a small grid is probably better on the mining ship. I was more looking to dump all of my current stone. But, yeah, you're right. I probably should do that just on the mining ship. Because that can go, like, right there, for example. Or right there and move this thing or something. Or I could just dump it on the bottom because I'm not actually using the bottom. Well, let's see if we can get the current thingy working. If not, then we'll switch. So let's access the panel. Conveyor sorter. Drain all. Okay, so connector 2 now has a whole bunch of stone. So now if we... Autopiloting drones hauling cargo, that sounds awesome. Alright, connector 2 is the one that we want to throw out on. Poot, 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 poot. Yay! I don't think it's doing it very quickly, though. Let's... Actually, that's not bad. That's doing 7,000 kilograms at a time. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at that. I will definitely check that out later. Yay, we have pooted out all of the rock. It's all going that way at a very slow speed. Alright, so now let's disassemble this mess. And then let's attach that to over here. So, let's do the ejector again. So, conveyor sorter. 5. That apparently is only a large scale? Interesting. So can I just do an ejector? I know it's not facing the right way, but I want to see what options I have to configure it. So there are no options for sorting. Right. Forgot there was a small option for that. Small configure sorter. Small is good. Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing rotated the right way. Alright, so if I do that, and then that, there I have the potential of smashing that with my landings. So out the top and or side. Yeah, that part I find a little bit weird. Sometimes it will cycle and sometimes it won't. And sometimes you can just do the scroll wheel to get the different sizes available, and sometimes you can't. So that's a little awkward. So if I put the ejector here... Yes, cat. Hello, cat. If I put the ejector assembly thing here, will that work? Cat? Hi. Because if I put that here, it's only attached to the connector. But the connector should be able to pull resources out, right? Shush your face. I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out. Cat? Okay, control panel. Ejector. No, I want the sorter. That one. Cat. Quiet. Bite your face. Okay. Filter mode. Whitelist. Stone only, please. Okay. Cat. Cat. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Cat. He is purring, by the way. He is purring like mad, so he just wants attention. Cat. Alright, so conveyor sorter on, whitelist stone only, ejector, throw out on. Probably want to toggle that as well. Okay, let's hit that button, G, ejector, throw out on off, and then where's my sorter doohickey? There's my sorter doohickey. Toggle block on off? Sure. Because I don't have the option just to toggle the, or wait, hold on, I did. Did. Okay. Let's push that button. Get this thing escaping. Cat, no fall. So we still have plenty of platinum in here. So apparently, the platinum wasn't able to escape all the way. So I do need to keep this thing connected for a while, I suppose. Okay. So that means I need to check this thing. And that is because uranium is still in process. Good to know. Good to know. Aha! You were right. I'm gonna grab the rest of this platinum, drop it down here, and that. And we now currently have platinum just in those places, so it's safe to undock the miner and go mine more things. How am I on ice? I am doing fine on ice. Is there a way to get more hydrogen bottles? Hey, unknown signal. Let's go get that. Do I need silver? What needs silver? Are you talking about the bottles need silver? Oh, okay. That I can do. I have access to silver. Let's check out that rock while I'm up here. Good, I haven't had a single runner all night. I'm okay with that. Badger! Yeah, I've got platinum, cobalt, gold, nickel, silver, iron, ice, uranium. None of which I've bothered marking because they're kind of everywhere. So I'm missing magnesium and silicon. And hopefully there aren't any more that I'm missing. any more useful bits and bobs on here. Yeah, just light armor blocks. Okay. So, I already forgot which one I was planning on visiting. I don't think there are any that are all that close to be worth visiting at the moment. Sure, this one. And if I remember right, I marked that one because there was a lot of platinum in there versus the tiny little nub that I collected already. So hopefully, it's a decent source. And I may have already visited this one since the platinum's right there, so might not find anything remarkable in here. Looking a little bit familiar. There's a thing here, though. What are you? You are more platinum. Okay. And then that's ice up here. What else do we have? Always visible forces? What now? I don't think I know what that is. Cat? Yeah, ship with ore detector would definitely be nice on that. But unfortunately my ship has practically zero mobility at the moment. I mean, it's not zero mobility, but it's definitely not great mobility. So maybe that's the next thing I do, is beef up my mobility on my miner. What is cobalt used for, by the way? I don't think I've seen anything that uses it yet. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. I mean, so far I've got these two fairly large engines, and they still don't really provide all that much forward thrust. So, okay. Oops. So silicon, iron, silicon nickel. So gravity generators use cobalt. Metal grid uses cobalt. thruster components uses cobalt. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I have plenty of ice, but I do have ice. Let's see what these things cost. That's a big one. Little bitty one. I mean, aside from the metal grid, which is the cobalt requirement, everything else seems to be pretty simple. Okay. Now these have the connection requirement of the conveyor system. So that is different. Okay, so for a... And oxygen tank, of course, of course. So I mean, at this point, we're talking about a lot of extra things to strap onto this mining ship. But it is a mining ship, so it would be relatively self-sustaining. So there's that. Costs don't look too high on that. Small hydrogen tank costs are a little bit high, but not too terrible. Okay. So that's large grid. And the cost on that is silly. Oh, by the way, speaking of silly, first ship I tried to build, I built it out in space, like so, and I was in the middle of piecing it together, and I went somewhere and I came back and it was gone. Just floated away. So I ended up having to build off of a leg first before I could trust that it wasn't going to go anywhere. So that the mining Death Star is definitely something I would love to do. I would love to be able to just chew up most of an asteroid without thinking about it. And when I, my first stream of this, practically the first thing I did was build a very large mining vessel that was able to eat up roughly 25% of an asteroid with a straight shot. See, the thing about building off of a leg that bothers me a little bit is that you don't design a ship from the leg up. I mean, this isn't like a house where you have to build from the ground up. You design a ship around its purpose. So you build a ship that has the drills, and it has the hydrogen refinement, and all of that stuff. And then you tack on a leg when you're ready for it. That's not how ships are designed. Shift F10. Do I even want to know what that button does? Okay, so let's do toolbar 2. So let's do hydrogen thrusters. hydrogen and hydrogen tanks. H2O generators.
Meteor storm inbound.
I will also do ion thrusters on this toolbar. Yeah, that makes sense. Build a leg and a grid, and then from there go, etc. That makes sense. Landing gear is what I call a leg, because there is no such thing as a leg, as far as I'm aware. I heard a thing. I heard a thing. Oh, there's a crouch. That seems like an unnecessary feature. There's a crouch. Right, mag boots. Right. I'm like, why am I going upside down all of a sudden? But yeah, if I were to do a death asteroid eater thing, I would want multiple refineries on board, etc. Alright. This one doesn't want to go anywhere. Flashy bingo. Steal your stuffs. Where's the button? Where are you, button? There's the button. Nothing special. Okay. Okay, all of you pieces can just go away, I suppose. Okay, back to home, this way. Actually, I haven't checked if I can make a better grinder yet. That is a good question. Yes. What are we currently at? We're currently at 4%, so it's actually about as quiet as I normally make it, but yeah, I can drop it a hair. Yay. Okay. So let's take a look. I don't have silicon, but I have some silicon that I've scrapped for, so yes, I can make the best grinder. What about welder? Sure. I can also make an elite automatic rifle. Not that I have gun, or not that I have ammo that I can fire out of it, but sure. Alright, so let's grab that. I'm going to put these all in here, but not disassemble them yet. Actually, I can disassemble that one. Disassemble. Then I need to put these on my hot bomb. Ew, it's party. I did notice a severe lack of weapon options. You've got Gatlings and you've got missiles. That's it. That's it. That's all of it. So I noticed a lack. Disappointed by the lack. Okay, so this is my generator. I'm thinking I might want to build tanks off of this thing to have more fuel ready. Because right now it's at a position where it doesn't really ever use the ice until I go to fill my bottles. Oh, I'm not surprised by the billions of weapons mods. Not surprised at all. How's my refinery coming? The uranium is slow as balls to process. Also, it didn't steal all of my stone. That whole filter setup that we had did not steal all the stone out of there. Which is a little bit odd. There. You stay right there. I have my own asteroid! Hooray! Okay, let's... Cat. What are you doing, Cat? Alright, so... Oxygen... and those two. Okay. These are big. Holy balls. Okay. So, yeah, lots of fuel. How about I stop thinking linearly and go on the underside? That's the generator. This is the tank. There. Alright, so I need more steel plates, steel tubes, etc. Yes, I gathered that. Alright, so computers are done, so I need just steel tubes now, both large and small. And it looks like I need like a couple hundred of each. So these can go away, just create inventory space. Okay. I don't know how to color yet. Or I do, but I don't know, like, design-wise how to color. Let's make 100 steel tubes and large steel tubes. Alright, those are going to take a little while to cook up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to BRB. So yeah, BRB. I have returned. Bye, GK. Probably missed you, but bye. More large steel tubes. Other one. Okay. Another signal? Alright, so now I just need to conveyor these things up a little bit. So if I go to 3, I can get some conveyor blocks and stuff ready to go. So, small cargo, medium cargo, large cargo, Small conveyor, regular conveyor. Small sorter, the regular sorter, connector, docker thingy, and ejector thingy. Okay, that'll do for a while. Alright, so that button, that button. I need interior plates to place them down. I'm not sure I know exactly what type of thing you're talking about. So launch pads that could be placed into bays and then moved into place. So what? I don't get it. Small steel tubes, actually. I don't have enough interior plates. That's unfortunate. I don't have any more interior plates. Well, that's awesome. Alright. Right, hangar bay, ship on a platform. I got that part. That seems unnecessarily complex. Why would you not just have the ship launch out of the hangar from where it was sitting? I mean, unless the answer is because it's neat, in which case, sure. But other than that, I can't imagine a reason to do that. Alright, so now I need construction components and motors for all of those. I don't believe I have much in the way of motors left. So I need 24 more motors, I think. Yay! Welcome, Lord Zyron. Hooray! Blade, that just means that your hangar doors weren't big enough. Alright, so that's enough motors for now. Whee! Dope! I forgot construction components? I need 4 more construction components. Overall or just tonight? Because tonight I've been playing for... Hold on. Math. Math is hard. 3 hours? Overall? Maybe 15 hours tops. This is my first playthrough, my first attempt to do a survival game. So collecting resources is weird. Yeah, I need more construction components. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, still learning the ropes here. Construction components, give me some. I'm gonna need to collect more iron soon. Oh lordy. I don't have much iron left. Thanks! I'm enjoying it. Well, you are more than welcome to help me out wherever you see me failing miserably. Because, good chance, I'm gonna fail miserably at some point. Alright, so this is my hydrogen and oxygen collection setup for now. I probably should connect this doohickey. Couldn't I just cut my way through here? And under here? Energy low. Yeah, couldn't I just do that under here? I don't have any interior plates to do that. Okay. Interior plates. Yeah, I know I need to go to a chair. I got a little bit of time left.
Meteor storm inbound.
Meteor storm inbound? Leave me alone, lady. Come on. Alright, small steel tubes and motors. Do I have time? Alright, fine. I'll just go to a chair. Okay, let's wait. No, meteor storm. Hooray, missed me. Hey Blade, you see that over there? My asteroid is still there. So far vanilla. And as far as I'm aware, this universe does not have planets. This, right here. My asteroid. My own handmade asteroid. It's 5.55 kilograms of stone that I dropped out of my inventory, and it's just stayed there ever since. So it's my own personal asteroid. I forgot what I was doing. I need motors. And I need tubes? I don't remember. Yeah, I need more tubes. More tubes. I keep getting all turned around. Which direction is up anymore? The only ship I have right now is this guy, my little personal mining ship. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I need more steel tubes. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so that thing's built. And now... yeah. Hell? There we go. What... Are you talking about just a large size ship? I don't know what a frigate size would be in this game. But, yeah, currently this is just a small scale ship. I could do a large scale ship, but I just don't have... I don't have much in the way of resources yet. In fact, let's pop my refinery over to processing platinum. Probably should go get that thing. Alright, so I want to check storage on these things. It doesn't appear to be doing things. Oh yeah, absolutely. Once I get a handle on vanilla, I definitely plan on doing modded. I got a couple friends who play, and they've already recommended quite a few mods for me. So I'm just trying to get a handle on the vanilla aspects of the game first before I try to dive too deeply into modded. Let's dump inventory, and then I'm gonna go get that thing. Yeah, by all means, throw it my way. I don't know how much I want to mod yet, and I have no idea what mods I would even need, but I'm keeping an open mind. And you're attempting to go places. Don't go places. Don't want you to go places. That button is not working. What about this button? Yeah, that button. No items. Okay. What's it? Ah, that's the sensor. Okay. Yay! Console command pack mod. Now, why is that? What does that do? Oh, I love the upgraded grinder. So much better. I'm actually worried about when it comes to taking apart my own ship, if I have to. I might accidentally take apart too much. Yeah, those pieces can stay. Alright, what else we got? And back home. What is this? Ah, that's an asteroid I probably looked at. If it becomes a problem, I'll carry a small grinder on me. The thing that made me decide on this map was the complete lack of information. No, so one thing that's kind of bothered me so far about the game is that there is a lack of information. There's nothing akin to a tutorial or anything like that. So I started off in sandbox mode just to get a handle of the building, and then I decided to start a whatchamacallit, survival game, sure. And the first one I picked was the planet side one, and I found starting on a planet to be very difficult. I was bombarded with pirates all of the time, and I didn't have a chance to really mine anything. So I wanted to start in space, and I wanted to build my own ships, so I did not want to pick the one that had pre-built ships. That pretty much led me to this one. It's got a platform and a basic refinery, and that's about it. Oh no, I still want pirates. But like, so the planet side one, there was like a pirate base like 50 kilometers away or something like that. And they were coming in one ship at a time every 1 to 2 minutes roughly. And it seemed like a pre-programmed constant wave attack. Meanwhile, there was no real resources to mine and other craziness, so it didn't feel like I could ever make any progress. Yeah, and I came into this pretty blind, like intentionally. But now that I've played a little bit of it, I'll probably start watching some more videos to see if I can get a handle on it. Take the rocks out of here, and I'm just going to see what this thing does when I turn it on. Not much. Let's do this. Okay, I want to push that button and that button. Haha. Is it? Still doing stuff? Okay, good. And that's probably it. Okay, let's turn this off. Rock poop. Rock poop. Okay. Yeah, and I think that kind of goes under the category of information that I just didn't know because the game wasn't telling me anything. So I'm slowly learning it, but I have a slight beef against games that refuse to tell me anything. That's a personal problem. I am aware of this. Is all of my ice gone? Okay, question. All of my ice is gone. I had a bunch of ice in the O2H2 generator. It is now gone. And that happened shortly after installing my hydrogen and oxygen tanks. But they don't have anything in them. So where did my ice go? And I can go mine more ice to test it out, but I am curious where that went. Where is ice? I also need more iron, so I should probably do that. There's my ice. Come on, slow down, slow down. Let's grab more ice and attempt to solve that problem. Yes, what is your question? No, this game does have a fully single-player mode. I do not have a server, I'm just playing on my own computer. There we go, I was making sure that the rock pooping method worked. It's like I'm a little steam engine. Yes, you do need a server for multiplayer. There does not appear to be any sort of local game sharing method that I'm aware of. But I haven't played with it too much. So Blade is probably more right on that than I would be. I'm amused by the steam engine method. Toot. 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 Hooray. Alright, let's get reconnected. So what do I have on me? I've got 57,000 ice and 34,000 iron. And some more in here. Okay. Alrighty, Lord Zyron, thanks for stopping by. I will see you next time. Ooh, that was a tight squeeze. Okay, let's see about docking this doohickey. Meh. Okay, that's just me being terrible. Oh, hey, there's another thingy. Yay. Okay, so is this thing doing stuff? The H2O2 generator is doing stuff. I now have more ice than I did before. my ice is going down rapidly, and nothing's going into my tanks, so let's off that for a moment. So, where is it all going? And also, why is iron not being moved into my refinery? Oh. Okay. So the tanks are filling with hydrogen and oxygen. It's just that it's not visible through the normal inventory view. Because it just shows volume in apparently what it can hold tanks-wise. So I actually have to go into here to see that they're actually receiving hydrogen and oxygen. So that's a little bit obnoxious, but I now know where everything went, and we're good to turn this back on again. Right. It just seems a little bit weird that there isn't an easy way to see what's in there at a glance. Like if I go into inventory, I can only see the physical inventory and not the gaseous inventory. So I have to look at an entirely different spot to see where that is. Alright, so this can go back on. You can keep chewing through all of my ice. That's fine. Alright, so, I need to take that. And iron needs to go into somewhere. Here. Definitely inventory problems quickly. They got plenty of space in this small cargo container, but probably not for long. But that should free up this. Go get more iron, I guess. Actually, let's not yet. Let's do a quick inventory of what resources we actually have. So we have a whole bunch of platinum. Like a whole bunch of platinum. Uranium's probably good for a while, considering how long it takes to actually fill it up. Iron, we're at 20,000, but we also have none processed. Down here we have practically no silicon. We have very little cobalt. I definitely need more nickel and probably gold. So I think if I go over to the nickel and gold asteroid, that would probably be a good place to visit. Let's go get this thing first. Alright, what do we have here? Yay, Skelly Gloves! Hooray! So those little tiny asteroids, those are things that actually can be shot down. I did not realize that at first. But that's kind of nifty. Alrighty, see you, Blade. I'm gonna go to the nickel ship, or the nickel area. Which means I need to turn on my ability to see them. Where are you? There you are. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, so we are slowly slowing down. in here. I see the shiny gold. And which one's the platinum again? Or the nickel? Is that the nickel? Yeah, that's nickel. Okay. Hopefully this isn't just a tiny little deposit of nickel that I'll be chewing the entire time. Because that would be bad. I would rather there be a lot of nickel here. But I'm afraid there's not a lot of nickel here. Looks like there's a decent amount. So we've got 33,000. Yeah, 33,000 nickel here. 33,000 nickel here. 8,000 here. So the rest should be gold, as much as I've got available. Those are tiny little nubbins of nickel that I didn't want to be laying around. So I'm going to clear up this as much as I can too. So these are the LCD displays he was talking about. A way to make them actually display relevant information. So that'd be kind of neat. So how are we at? So we've got, let's see, gold coming up in here. That's it for now. Okay, so I haven't gotten all that much gold. Hoot! Ow. Ow. Bonking things. Okay, so, check inventory again. Nickel full. Nickel gold full. The connector's becoming full of gold. And it is almost full. But then we also have the drills themselves can hold 33,000. So I should be able to keep filling up for a little while. Cockpit's full. Drills are almost full. So I can go for a little bit longer on these. I actually don't know how much the drills collect on a regular basis. I accidentally left the drills on, so some is the answer to that. Okay, getting there. Alright, so we're just about full. Probably gonna do it. It'll do it enough. I'll count it. I'll count it as good. So now we need to get out of here. Safely, preferably. Okay, so out safely has been done. Now we need to go home. And here's where our crap acceleration is gonna cause problems. So I'm going to aim sideways, so not directly at the base, in case I don't have a chance to slow down properly. This will at least not crash me straight to the base. Because that'd be nice to not crash straight to the base. Alright, to review, we got a boatload of nickel and gold. I think we doubled up on the gold instead of the nickel, but that's fine. Okay, so now we wait. Because it takes forever to get home. Well, crap. I didn't bring any extra oxygen with me. So, luckily we're going home. Ooh, I missed that unknown signal. Ah, well. Check all of the streams while I wait here. Mixer is good. YouTube is good. Twitch still broken? Did you ever stop being broken, Twitch? Nope, Twitch still broken. Okay. That's fine, Twitch, you can stay broken. So we are still floating very slowly back to base. We can speed up a little. Problem is the acceleration. Acceleration is terrible. So I can get it up to 50. But if I get it up to 50, then it's going to take me even longer to slow down. So we're at 50. I'll see about going a little bit sideways here. So we are 4 kilometers away and closing fast. I feel like I should start decelerating. Yeah, let's start decelerating. Turn off the GPS for nickel and gold. Alright, so we're down to about 30 meters per second, and we're at 1.8 kilometers away. So, yeah. Very, very slowly decelerating back to base. Middle mouse to switch between single and all. That's fine. K to open ship control panel. F to leave cockpit. G to toolbar. F1 for help. So yeah, a lot of these tools I am now, or tool tip things, I'm now fully grasping. So I should be safe to turn those off soon-ish. Hopefully. Okay, so we are coming into base, full speed, so I need to turn around, let my heavier thrusters do the reversing. Overshot it by a little bit, but that's okay. Overall, not too bad. 100 something meters away. So I'd say that turned out fairly okay. Alright, now we need to get this thing docked again. Too heavy again. Aha! There we are. Alright, so we are now docketed. Get out. And let the refinery do its thing. I wonder... Control panel, connector. Collect all. What does this button do? I don't know what that button does. I don't know what the button does. Okay, so it's collected all of the gold ore. Does it then do things? Like push said gold ore out into something? I think it might be time for another speed upgrade on this thing. So yeah, I don't know what that collect all does. I'll have to read up on these to see if I can figure out how to automatically offload everything on the mining ship. Because that is something I don't know how to do yet. Huh. Yep, not a clue. Alright, I'll have to figure that out later. For right now, though, mining ship looks good. Refinery is full. Ah, interesting. Okay. Gravel. Sure. Oh, full. Right. Full. There. Full. Awesome. Alright. So that means that I cannot fully empty the mining ship because I am full. So that means that I need some more storage. And I think I'm going to tack on some mining storage on this side. Meter storm inbound. Yeah. So let's go 3 small, medium, large. Yeah, large. Interior plates, steel plates probably, computers, displays, motors, small steel tubes, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so that's fine. So what I think I will do then, what if I put it here? And then connect it underneath. That sounds like a plan. Let's do that plan. Alright, so construction components, metal grids, small steel tubes. Motors, displays, computers. I just need one display. Computer, I don't recall. Let's go to 50. Sure. Motors, yes. Alright, so I need 3 more small steel tubes. That I think I can manage. As soon as I can find which way is up. Okay, so now we have a large thing. And then I can take apart... Actually, you know what? Let's not take it apart. Let's connect it through an exterior conveyor just to have some nifty looks to it. So that goes back to 3. Conveyor. And I need more interior plates. Sure, let's do that. So I need construction components and small steel tubes. Okay. Production, small steel tubes, and construction components. And I should probably get this working on some iron. Stone can go last. Nickel can go next. Uranium. We've got enough platinum to go for a while. Construction components. I don't remember how many I need, so let's go tack on what I can. I need 3 more. Connected? Connected. Wonderful. Alright, so now we have a big ass large container that stores 4.2 billion? Million. 4.2 million. That's good. Filter storage inventories, filter system inventories. Where are the drills counted as system inventories? Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, really? So now these can go up into large. Okay, good. So now that allows me to empty out my miner, which then lets me go mine more things. So it looks like I need more iron. Platinum I'm probably good on for a while. I've got plenty of gold and nickel. I could do with some more cobalt, because I believe no cobalt here. So the only cobalt then that I have is in my assembler. Somewhere. Wherever it is. Yeah. This is the only cobalt I've got. So I could definitely use more cobalt. And silver, because I only have this tiny bit of silver right here. So of the resources I have access to, I'm good. Just don't have access to much at the moment. Alright, uranium can go in here. Okay. Good. Now, can I... not configure to do anything useful. Aha! Could do some scripting. So there's probably something useful to do with that, such as take all ores, for example. That's definitely a possibility. Right, so this ship should be empty, except for that, which is good. Take half of that and make sure that this reactor has stuff in it, which it does, plenty. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I did not manage to accomplish a second refinery because it was being weird on me. We could do that now? What is this? This is an interior wall. Okay, so that's just decorative fluff. Got it. So we've got an assembler down here. These appear to be upgrade attachments rather than inventory attachments. Okay. And so I could tack on another refinery directly adjacent to this. Let's do that. That's not the right one. Refinery. So I need more steel plates. Need 20 large steel tubes. Construction components. Get rid of these things. Don't have enough large steel tubes, but I have enough steel plates, I think. Let's see. 13 more construction components. And 15. Oh, I made one too many. That's all. Okay, so this refinery is now working full speed. What I think I want to do, though, is get that one working on my uranium. So let's do this. That. Platinum there. Okay, so this one will work on refining all the uranium I currently have access to, and then it will pile up with other stuff. Okay, that's fine. That can do the thing.
Meteor storm inbound.
Meteor storm inbound, you say. Okay. grab another speed upgrade. And that is called module. So what other modules we have? We have power efficiency module, yield module, and speed module. So these I'm definitely going to have to look up. It's very possible that the speed module is hurting me in overall efficiency. So if I did the yield, for example, I might get more out of each ore at the cost of maybe more power and slower, something like that. So it might be more beneficial to do yield modules with more refineries going to get the actual speed I want. But I have to look up what they do and how they do and all that stuff. So I'm going to do a speed module for now, just to get things moving. So let's do that. Okay, so we need 9 more steel tubes, construction components parts. So that. I don't know what's in this canvas, but I'm going to take it apart. Because why not? Production, disassemble, canvas. Not a clue. Not a living clue. I think that gave me silicon. Because I don't think I had that much silicon before. So I'll take it. And that reminds me I probably should be salvaging those from now on. So let's do that. Let's do that. And we just need the construction components now. Okay, all done with that. Okay, so that's all good now. At some point I might want another assembler, just to have dual production going, but I don't have that much of a need for it just yet. But I may eventually. So let's see, anything else I want to focus on here? I need more. Let's do that. Does that fill up? Does that fill up? Auto refill. Auto refill. And hydrogen tank. Auto refill. Okay. So that should be better. Okay. Come on, typey. So now oxygen bottles are filled. there. There we go. Ah, that must be some sort of fill indicator. Maybe? I have no freaking clue. I have not an idea at all. Because there isn't really an indicator in the inventory menu of how much is in there. I have to go into the control panel to see here. And they are 57% filled for the hydrogen tank. The oxygen tanks are 99% filled. So they have, is that a million liter? No, 100,000 liter capacity. Whereas the hydrogen tank has a lot more capacity. So I'm curious what happens with the excess oxygen. If anything. Do I even have excess oxygen? Let's see. Those are 100,000 liters each, so I have 200,000 liters of oxygen. And hydrogen I have... Yeah, this is 2.5 million liters, but... Yeah, so I've got 1.4, roughly, 1.36 million liters of hydrogen. So that tells me that even at a 2-to-1 H2O, I should only have 400,000 hydrogen. So are the oxygen tanks set to dump excess? Doesn't appear to be a dump excess. And stockpiling tanks will not get drained by air vents, so they're not venting automatically. Interesting. And this guy I know doesn't have much in the way of storage. In fact, I don't think he has any storage. I don't know. I have no idea. And maybe it's not important to stockpile oxygen. Maybe you just need the tanks that are required to breathe your own damn self. And the hydrogen is the more important part for burnables. I don't know. I do not know. Not a flippin' clue. Do we have lights? We do have lights. Let's make some lights, shall we? Let's pretty this place up a bit. I need steel plate and construction components. No, I've got construction components. Okay, so now I've got light capabilities. Let's put you there. There's probably configuration to make them pretty. Let's see, you are lengthwise. Let's put you the same way. As far as lights are concerned, that's fine. I might even light up the underside at some point, but at the moment it's lit by the sun, so it's hard to justify that one. But we got some lights, and actually I want to see if we can configure them. Lights. Yes, these do have RGB. So let's do that. 160 and 255. See how those look. Neat. So then the other ones can be other colors. Sure, 180. Actually, let's see how that looks. Not bright enough. We're definitely gonna have to jack that up. So that could be jacked up, and then we can just teal it a little bit. I think 180 is probably good. Come on, there, 180. Okay, and this one I will leave white. That one can be white over here until I figure out something else. Okay, so a little bit of color, a little bit of light color. Light color's good. Alright, how are our refineries doing? So you have managed a whopping 2.8 uranium. Brilliant. And the other one, I have to look at through here. You are doing insane amounts of platinum, but very slow. So that's fine. Let us do absolutely nothing. Let it be. Howdy, Ninja Torak. How you doing? Let's go get that unknown signal. I am doing just fine. I am getting ready to go to bed here, though. I think this unknown signal was about the last thing I was going to do. Because it is late. Please don't escape. Please. You motherfucker. Well, fine. Be that way. God damn it. Freaking exploded on me. I don't appreciate that at all. Well, good morning to you then. Let's do another mining run. Because I could use more ice and iron, I think. Also uranium. Let's grab this uranium. is a rather deep deposit because it's a fairly shallow on the surface, or fairly small on the surface. Hope it goes quite a ways in. So far, so good. Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. You have yourself a good day. Am I stuck? Best not be stuck. Why am I stuck? Oh, I know why I'm stuck. Stupid foot. Magnet foot stuck in that thing. Does look to be a nice deep deposit of uranium. So that's good. Probably more than I will ever be able to process. But that's okay. Little rock pooper still doing its thing. Wonderful. Alright, so that's quite a bit of uranium. It's worth just mining it all. Not have to worry about it again. head back and see where we're at. Oops, found stuff or something. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to mine this all anytime soon here, because there's still quite a bit there. So let's reevaluate and get something else. Still dumping rock. So let's get some iron. We got a lot of iron to work with. That filled up the connector, cargo, and the cockpit. So the drills are next, and then we'll be done. Cockpit is full, cargo's full, drills are not full yet. Drill is about done. I am done with drill now. Okay, so base is this away. So let's line this up this way. Close? Yeah, close. Alright. So now we're attached. Now we can get out. And then see how everything is actually moving. So one thing I wanted it to do is move all the ores into here. But I don't believe it's doing that. So that's a thing scripts-wise, I think, is required. And there's probably a script that says move all ores into that spot. That's refinery. Connector. Alright, so that's iron, and then the other is uranium. Okay, so the only places that have uranium currently are reactors that have the final product, and the cargo container that has the ore, and the refinery that's processing it currently. Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, really? Platinum out of here. Move the gold out of here. Move the nickel out of here. Something just happened. Okay, so they were coming from the bottom, so I'm gonna check the bottom, make sure I didn't get any damage. Which I might have. I don't see any damage. Unknown signal detected. Well, since the last one was a bust, I kind of want to go get this one. Let's go get this one. And this will be the very last thing I do. Because I keep saying that. But clearly that is a good a sign of a good game. Or at least a game that I'm enjoying. And I'm okay with that. Don't blow up like the last one, please. Yay, carpet boots. Sure. These are the canvases that I want to grab. Alright. So now I want to test to make sure that the canvas gives me the silicon that I thought it did. Alright, let's hit that button. Alright, so the only way to find out for sure is to go into here, dump the canvas into the inventory. So currently I have 13.33 kilograms of silicon wafers. Go into production, disassemble, click on the canvas bag, and then go back to the inventory. Now I've got 25. So that was almost a full, that was 12 kilograms of silicon wafers from the duffel bag. So I am okay with that. Let's dump that. Yeah. Upright this. There we go. done doing things. Come on. Gravity, come on. Good. Gravity. Gravity. There we go. Gravity boots. Okay, so I am all done. I'm gonna go ahead and save. So yeah, I don't think anyone is actually here watching, but if you are, hi, and bye. I'm gonna call it night. Tomorrow night is gonna be 7 Days to Die with Bart and Blade, assuming that all goes well. And yeah, that's all I got. So thank y'all for coming, and thank you for any subs and follows I might have missed. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to have any say in the games that I play, or just to have chat. So, yeah. Y'all have yourself a good night and or day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.